Now, here's the letter from the wife. This is to give you a rough idea what she thinks of me when I stay away. I've been away from the wife 9 months. Now, listen. Dear Max, I hope you are doing well as it leaves me at present. In order to help things along while you are away, I have taken in a lodger. That's pretty handy because you can pay the rent. She goes on to say, he's such a nice fellow, does all the washing, scrubs the floors, takes me to the pictures, and I'm so happy. God bless you and keep you from your loving wife. Well, that'll give you a rough idea what she thinks of me. I wish I'd have stayed at home with my mother. I'd have been much better off with my mother. I remember when I was 21, my mother said to my father, she said, Jim, he said, what, Jean? She said, the lad's 21 today. He's going out into the world among the birds and flowers, and I'm going to tell him everything he ought to know. My mother came up into my room. She knelt at my bed. I was having my breakfast at the time. I don't get up very early. I'll give you a rough idea what time I get up. My morning paper is Evening News. Then I haven't got time to read it. She knelt at my bed and she said, son, you're going out into the world and I'm going to tell you everything you ought to know. I said, go on, mother, tell me. I have no shame. She told me. She said, it's not Father Christmas who puts the toys in your stocking. Of course, I knew all the time. I tell you why. One morning I found a bicycle in my stocking, and I was riding down the road and I knocked over a poor old lady. When she picked herself up, she said to me, can't you ring the bell? I said, I can ring the bell, but I can't ride the bike. I was so upset, I could have cried for her. I really could. They took me to the hospital, and when I got to the hospital, the doctor said to me, you've broken your arm. I said, what? He said, you've broken your arm. I said, doctor, when my arm's better, will I be able to play the piano? He said, yes. I said, that's funny, I couldn't play it before. Now, a little monologue entitled, What Juju Wants, Juju Must Have. When I speak nicely, when I speak quiet, it's the way I've got with me. I can't help it. I never alter, I'll always be the same. You can only warn me. Anyway, the monologue. Jack and Jill went up the hill on a Sunday morning. Jill came running down again, and she heard the gypsies mourning. You thought that was going to be the half-a-crown one, didn't you? I wouldn't say that. Why should I get myself into trouble? Another monologue. Adam and Eve in the garden dwelt. They were so happy and jolly. I wonder how they would have felt if all the leaves had been holly. Now, there was a wonderful woman, Eve. What a wonderful woman. All she wore was a fig leaf. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine a girl tonight walking down the main street with just a fig leaf on? Well, there'd be nobody indoors. She was a very jealous woman. Every time Adam came home, she used to count his ribs. I'm going to let you into a little secret now, and I don't want it to go any further. I've never known times so bad with me. Things are very bad. If I put 80 quid in the bank this week, I should be very lucky. I went into a shop yesterday, and I said to the man behind the counter, I said, give me an empty box, and he gave me the till. And as I came out, a dear old lady walked in. She'd be about 85. She put a bicycle in the curb. She said to the man behind the counter, I want 6 with a keeping powder. He said, madam, I couldn't wrap it up. Let me be about an ounce. She said, I don't want you to wrap it up. Lay it down me back. Oh, the dicky birds in their nest have gone to rest. And Mary, she was getting quite contrary. Her wooden leg stuck in the sand. I tried to shift it, ain't love grand. Got a splinter in my hand. Sitting on the star with Sarah. Goodbye.